This is Baba Biba. I don't like humans, but I don't hate them either. I just like strong beings, no matter what species they Biba. Which might you Biba? I am strong as Mr. Universe. You have no idea how strong I am. Let the challenge commence. We'll try to take this opportunity to show off Korcha a little bit. Korcha, you are up. See what you can do against the Biba here. Yeah, Biba's gonna call his friend. That's okay, Korcha's got a lot of stuff working for him. Both of his are single enemies, if memory serves me correctly. Yes. Snag a foe on fishing line and reel him in. Let's use that against Biba A here. $271. I was honestly hoping for more, but I guess I'll accept it. Yeah. We'll be fine. Defend. 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 We'll be fine. We're just trying to show off Korcha here. Speaking of which, Korcha, go ahead and kill some things, please. Well, this one thing, still. Let's see ourselves. Level 3 tech here. Let's see the headbutt. Wait, let's read it out. Swim in the air and dive headfirst at opponent. How he's gonna swim in the air, I'm not entirely sure, but he's gonna do it. Well, he did it. Surge, go in and smack him a bit. He had to struggle to get that diving headbutt off. Can't say I would recommend the diving headbutt as a move that you want to use too much. Not a particularly good mini level up here, but we got things done. Killed more Bibas. That Biba quite fun. I give you the treasure behind me. Hasta la Biba, baby. Freaking Bibas. All right, a bush basher. If I remember right, that's pretty good for this early on. That's pretty good. I always want to check over there. It looks like it could lead somewhere, but it never does. Now we can head over here. This looks like a wide open space to me. A wide open space. Could this be it? Surge, why don't you try blowing that flute? We'll go ahead and try it then. Use the, jeez. Already, this list is starting to get big. Use the Biba flute. So this is Wingipede. It's actually smaller than I thought. Surge, why don't you try feeding it something? Because I don't have an ancient fruit yet. And now it's pissed. For those of you that are curious, there is nothing new in Arnie Village that we have not already seen. So there was no point in me going back there. Even bringing Lena back is not that big of a deal. We have seen that already. All right, we're up against the Wingipede. It is boss time here. The Wingipede actually is another, really just Surge? Is another doppelgang. So we want either Surge or Korcha to kill it. I'm hoping for Surge though. And down it goes. We have still not seen an enemy last through a 1, 2, 3 dash and slash in New Game Plus, except for Radius, but Radius doesn't even count. He cheats. He's got plot armor on him. But this is not boss time? No, it is not boss time. That's my mistake. I'm getting ahead of myself. The Wingipede is technically just a normal enemy. It's just damn near impossible to get in the bend of time, so I always want to say it is. So let's use an antidote on Surge there. And we'll hop down here. The foothold could give way at any minute. Surge, we should avoid passing through the middle. I mean, like this? Uh-oh. This looks vaguely familiar. Oh, we knocked it out. Do we have... No, we don't have sprains here. Who would have thought there would be a cavern inside of this tree? Let alone this big old monster. Well, at least it served as a cushion to break our fall. Otherwise, that would have hurt. Yeah, we would have gotten sprains and things. If old Five Legs here wakes up, we could be in a lot of trouble. We should try and get out of here while we still can. We'll try that, but first, look what we have here. It's an encaged fairy. Hey, Surge, is that really a fairy? Yeah, fairies are not really my biggest fans, but they don't know that yet. I've never seen one before. We can't just leave her trapped like this. Let's help her out. Wait right there, my darlings. Do you think you can walk out of here alive? And with my dinner, too? Come to think of it, it's been years since I wrapped my sweet tentacles around succulent human flesh. You'll make a fine main course to go with that delicious fairy appetizer. You should consider it an honor to be the dinner guests of Madame Pentapus. I don't believe this. It's just one battle after another. This time we're trapped in a hole with no way out. We've got no choice but to fight. Now we'll see what we can do. I never really did find this fight too difficult. I don't believe this is boss time either. No, it is not. It's two difficult fights in a row. Well, they can be difficult if you're not doing this in New Game Plus. But neither one is a boss fight. All right, let's see this again. 1, 2, 3, dash and slash. Placing bets on whether the Pentapus lives through it. It did! It absolutely did. Korcha, see what you can do to finish it off. Surge is very disappointed. Oh, it lived by quite a bit, too. It lived by quite a lot. Go for a headbutt. It's not going to be strong, but I want to see you swim in the air again. What is that? Is that enough? And down goes the Pentapus. Hey, you're not allowed to slow dissolve. You're not a boss. Like I said, not a boss. 606 gold, though. Cure Plus does the trick. And I get an Aqua Ball, which is not nearly as good as that fight was, really. It's not a good enough reward for that. Anything to say? No, we're just gonna turn around. All right, let's help the fairy here. Thank you for rescuing me. You were kind of strong for human folk. I was surprised. Kind of strong? Let me introduce myself. My name is Rasley. I come from Water Dragon Isle. Oh, can you put in a good word for me there? I think you can tell by just looking at me, but I'm a fairy. I guess you could say it's very obvious. Tee-hee-hee. No, fairy puns again. I've heard rumors about that island. They say that due to the abnormal weather they've been having, their water source has dried up. But that was in the other world we just came from. I wonder if it's the same thing in this world. Huh? Our water source has dried up? This world? I don't understand what fairy godmother's name you're talking about. Surge, perhaps we'd better explain. So there's another world? And you've come to these marshes in this world to save your friend in that other world? Yes. You seem to have got it, but actually Surge is originally from this world. We don't expect you to believe us, but it's true. We traveled through a wormhole to your world. We need the Hydra humor to make the medicine that'll save our friend. There sure is a Hydra in this forest. I saw it with my very own eyes. It's a marsh and say very, damn it. But that's when those big noses caught me and threw me in here to become penapus bait. I want to go home to my island, but it's too far for a fairy like me to fly on my own. Teehee, how about taking me along with you? Absolutely. Razlie has joined our party. And yeah, Razlie is probably the best reason to try to save Kid, other than, you know, moral reasons. But in terms of characters, Razlie's it. Razlie's the best one, and we're gonna kick Korcha out for you. Pretty good. I like a lot of those numbers. Yeah, Korcha, you can go find something else to do. I've always been a bigger fan of Nikki than Korcha. It's weird that I always pair them up like that, but it's kind of necessary. All right, let's give you Iron Mail. Just unequip, unequip, unequip. We'll also have to unallocate. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Just there we go. All right. So Razlie is our new party member here. Razlie has low strength, as you might expect from a fairy. Really low resistance. Really low. Accuracy is pretty good. Agility is really high. Magic is pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. And magic resistance is great. Razlie's more of a caster than a fighter, but we'll see what we can do with her. Let's go ahead and auto-allocate. And we'll take a look at what you've got. You've got Raz Star, level 3 plus or minus 0. Hits a single foe, catch a falling star. Level 5 tech is Raz Heart. Hits a single ally, a gift from the heart. And no access to a level 7 tech just yet. We'll have to go out and find that one later. Razlie does come with a brass rod. Hopefully we have something better than that. I have a Mithril. Mithril's good. Anything better? Nope, that is it. As you can see, a stamina recovery of 12, which is pretty damn good. Give you the Prism Mail. Just real quickly, give you the Prism Helmet, Forget-Me-Not Pot, and if I can find one, a Magic Seal. There we go. So magic of 35 as opposed to Surge's 37, so very close to Surge there. Let's take a closer look at Razlie. Razlie is a forest fairy. She is of an unknown age and female. She's got big pink cotton candy poofs at the back of her feet. Sure, she's from Water Dragon Isle. She's 3'7", 11 pounds. Her build is tiny and her dominant arm is unknown, although she appears to be left-handed there. 11 pounds. All right, let me try to translate this one. All right, 3 feet 7 inches is, 36 plus, all right, 43 inches times 2.5. That's probably about 100 centimeters tall. It's probably around there. And then her weight at 11 pounds is just under 5 kilos. So she's really light. Really light. All right, let's move on.